Yo foodies, it's your boys Aryan
and Tom. Today on the show,
we're gonna review some pasta, introduce you guys to an exclusive Melbourne vegan-friendly cafe, take a trip to Jakarta and look at the traditional ways of making a coffee.
So what are you waiting for? Grab something to munch on because it's time for
Munchie Melbourne!
Sounds very interesting, Aryan. I know I'm definitely most excited for the taste test.
Well, now it's time for all you coffee lovers. Have you got tired of the same morning routine, the same coffee? Well, this cafe in Camberwell is known for its distinctive coffee, which is exclusively available only in the Soul Sisters Cafe. Let's go over and have a look, as Daniel brings us a special report directly from the cafe.
Good morning, Munchie Melbourne. The sun is up, the birds are chirping, the coffees are brewing. I'm Daniel Wahono, and today I'm checking out a cafe called Soul Sisters. Now, Soul Sisters are just not your ordinary cafe. With great aesthetic feeling when entering the cafe, amazing pictures you'll see on their Instagram page, and not just their decorations are great, but they're also vegan. So, without further ado, let's go and check inside.
We started 1st of July last year, right in the middle of COVID, which was a terrible idea. We decided to be Soul Sisters because we decided to put soul into food. And our food is pretty amazing because we're all plant-based. And sisters because we want it to be a community-based idea. We do a lot of fresh foods and we do some really healthy ideas. And so our most popular foods would be the acai bowls, we've got toasties, we've got some burgers, we have nachos and a full breakfast menu that goes all day. Yes, we actually have a really good coffee. It's called Coast Coffee. They're from Queensland and we're a Melbourne representative of them. And we do have people travelling for over an hour to get our coffee, so we're pretty happy with that.
Thank you so much, Shelley. For all of you viewers watching at home, be sure to check out Soul Sisters' Instagram page, that is @SoulSistersCafe_Camberwell. And with our bellies full of yummy goodness, let's get back to the studio. Thank you.
Well, there you go. I, for one, can't wait to go and have a bite there myself. A fantastic option for a healthy vegan meal, and it's right around the corner. Make sure you go and check them out on Instagram @SoulSistersCamberwell and enjoy some vegan delicacies at the Soul Sisters.
Tom, did you ever notice blocks of feta cheese being sold out in supermarkets?
Yeah, I mean, I love feta cheese. You should have seen how upset I was that I found out that we weren't getting our next stock till next week.
Well, if you love feta cheese, you're gonna love this mouth-watering dish. It's called baked feta pasta.
My mouth is already watering at the sound of it.
Well, actually, in 2021, an American chef by the name of Mackenzie Smith shared her version of the popular dish, baked feta, which is actually an original Finnish dish called Unifed pasta.
Right.
And it's causing some supermarkets to actually sell out of feta.
I know who to blame now. But I want to know how to make an amazing dish. Here's Liv to show us how to make it just the way Gordon Ramsay would.
Oh, I'm excited.
Yeah, so am I.
Hi, my name's Livia and welcome to my kitchen. Today we are making some baked feta pasta. We're going to grab the baking dish and we're going to grab some of our lovely tomatoes unchopped into the dish. So you just toss that around. And then we add the block of this delicious feta, so good, and we pop it in the middle, like so. So we just make sure that it's all in there like that. Now we're going to put it into our oven, so we can bake it for about 30 minutes. Alrighty, so after you've just put the baking tray into the oven, now we grab our pasta and we put it into the pot. We're going to grab our garlic and our little crusher. And we're going to crush our garlic into this bowl. And then we're just going to leave the basil as it is because we're just going to mix it into the pasta. We are now going to drain it. Make sure you don't spill it like I do all the time. So now that our feta and tomatoes are finished baking in the oven, we can pull them out now. Awesome, well, there you have it. Here are some of our lovely baked feta pasta. I hope you guys enjoyed watching me create this lovely, easy meal. And back to you guys into the studio to taste this delicious pasta.
Thank you, Liv. That looks absolutely delicious.
Wish I was eating that.
Well, my friend, your wish has came true. Got it right here for you.
Here we go.
Let's give this a taste test.
Oh, it's actually really good.
It is. Not only is this delicious, it's actually very healthy as well. Obviously, the tomatoes, you know. I don't know if you know, but tomatoes actually give you antioxidant leucine, which is actually really good for your health. So this actually dish really helps you improve your health and your heart.
Wow, healthy and tasty. Sounds great.
Perfect. What do you think of the dish?
The best part of the dish is the tomatoes and the cheese. They complement each other, especially with the pasta. I could eat an entire dish if you weren't here, to be honest.
I bet you could. And the fact that it only takes like 45 minutes to make it, you know. Anyone from a beginner chef to an expert chef could make this dish.
I'll give it 5 out of 5 stars. It's too superb. Plus, with the feta cheese, what's not to like?
I'd actually give it 4 out of 5. It's simple, it's tasty, it's perfect, and I think it's really good for busy people.
Yeah. With the pasta and cheese, what else could we have with it?
I'm glad you asked, man, because boy oh boy, I got a treat for you. Today I'm going to be making you the Aperol Spritz.
Oh, hello.
To actually make the Aperol Spritz, what do you need? So you need a glass, obviously, making the obvious one. You need a shot glass, somebody to serve it, some Aperol, Prosecco, club soda, ice, and a slice of orange would just do perfect. Let's actually make this.
Let's go for it.
Chuck your Aperol.
Beautiful.
There goes your Prosecco.
Obviously a bartender, Arian, aren't we?
I am, man, I am indeed. Experienced.
Experienced, huh?
And to top it up, the perfect thing for you.
Bit of lemon.
Bit of lemon, man.
Squeeze
Bit of
that in
lemon,
there.
bit of lemon does
Squeeze.
good. Get a nice serve.
All right,
There you are, sir.
let's have a taste test.
What do we think?
That's beautiful. Honestly, that's beautiful. It's got a very summery taste. It's very tasty. I enjoy it very much.
Well, you know what? After all that pasta and the Aperol, I'm itching for something sweet.
Why not boba?
Boba?
Boba is typically a sweet drink consisting mainly of iced milk, tea and tapioca balls. The drink is low fat and low calorie and anti-inflammatory. One of the biggest boba chains in Australia is Cha Time, claims that their average consumer orders boba minimum of 3 times a week. That's a lot. But there should be more to go with the best boba in Melbourne. We have Carla and Lucy with the answer.
Today we are doing bubble tea review around Melbourne Central. So this is the Yifang fruit tea, which is a famous menu for them. And we order, less ice and 1/3 of sugar.
Yeah.
It's very fresh,
Yep.
nice and fresh. I think I would give it a 3.5 out of 5 for me. I think I like it. It's not too sweet.
Yeah, let's come to Oreo cream cheese. One of my favorites.
Yeah, I like
I
it.
thought it's too sweet, but
It's really sweet,
Yeah.
I would say. It's nice and creamy and chocolatey. It's pretty much just like any iced chocolate anyway. I don't think it stands out much. It's nice though, but pretty like standards.
yeah, and a bit like creamy.
Yeah, I would say maybe 2 out of 5 for me. What do you think?
A 3 out of 5.
Yeah. Okay, let's
Move
get
to
on to
the
the next
next
one.
We got
This is Singfu Tan. So it's, what is it? Brown sugar? Yeah, with pearls. Yeah, let's try it. What do you think?
it's so good, man. I highly recommend this store.
Nice and creamy.
Yeah,
I reckon 4.
I
Four-
give it
4.5.
5.
That's out of skill.
Yeah.
I'll say 4.5. Highly recommend it. It's really nice and yeah.
Try it whenever you come to Melbourne.
Alright, thanks. I think that's it for today.
Yeah, that's all for today.
Well, today we're joined by a very special guest, Josh Stevens. Josh is actually the venue manager of the small bar tucked away in the Melbourne CBD, which actually goes by the name of Lily Black's. Josh, my man, pleasure having you here, looking dapper.
Thank you for having me, gents.
Nice to meet you, Josh. So, Lily Black, where is it located and how long have you guys been open for?
Yeah, so we're just down what's known as the Paris end of the city. We're up by Parliament Station. It's been there for about 17 years and I've just recently taken the helm.
Well, I mean, it's quite clear through your website that you have this special design and this special display. What's your inspiration?
Yeah, so it's basically based on a Parisienne-style cocktail bar. So think Harry's New York Bar or the Ritz Paris, really famous, glitzy, but really focusing on that 1920s style at the same time.
So what's sort of like your signature cocktails? Like what are your personal favourites that you serve?
Yeah.
My personal favourite, I love an Alaska. It's a great twist on a martini, using gin, yellow chartreuse, orange bitters, and a tiny splash of Fino sherry just to dry it out. As far as popular cocktails, our convicted melon, not just a great play on words, also a great drink. Gin, Aperol, grapefruit, lemon, a little bit of saline solution, and then topped with stomping ground watermelon smash from down in Collingwood.
That sounds amazing.
It really puts our Aperol Spritz taste test to shame.
It does indeed. Well, actually, I want to know, Josh, how's your staff? Because obviously you need a good team to be able to pull this off. So what would you like to say about them?
Yeah, so my ethos very much is hiring the hardest working people. And I've put together a great young team. They really do work hard because you can always teach how to make cocktails. You can't teach hard work. And it came through recently at Rum Diary. They had an amateur cocktail bartending competition where you have to have done 2 years or less of bartending. And the guys managed to come away with second and third place.
Oh, wow. Congratulations.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of like bars in the city. So what makes Lily Black stand out from its competitors?
I like to think of it as being approachable. There's so many cocktail bars in the city, and a lot of them are very much occasion venues. But you can go to Lily Black's any day of the week.
Well, perfect. Thank you so much, Josh, for joining us. For all you viewers, make sure you guys do check out Lily Black's. Their website link is below, or you can also look at their social media pages. Thank you, Josh.
Thank you very much,
It was a pleasure having you.
Well, speaking of good drinks, have you ever heard of Topak Kopi?
Nah.
I'm probably guessing not. Well,
that's what Munchie Melbourne is all about, isn't it, Tom? It's about trying new flavours. It's about bringing new cultures, new styles into it.
with that being said, let's head overseas to Jakarta to find out what Topak Kopi is.
Good morning, Munchie Melbourne. With me again, Bizantia Maulana, reporting from South Jakarta, Indonesia. Today, I will take you to a journey of Indonesian cuisine tour. Our first stop is Kopi Rona. It's a famous traditional modern mixed culture coffee shop which is located at Kemuning Street in South Jakarta district. Well, let's check it out. This is what makes Indonesia famous for its coffee besides Sumatran coffee. It's called tuber coffee. You can find it elsewhere beside this country. The method for making this coffee has been developed for centuries in Java and Bali. That's why they keep using similar technique to maintain the unique taste of it. Next is the hazelnut latte or signature coffee. Probably we can find this everywhere. But let's find out the difference between this and ordinary hazelnut latte.
All of the coffee beans in espresso blend, we make it and we take it from Indonesia.
Also, we have our signature milk place, which is more creamy than others.
That's our cuisine journey from Indonesia. Thank you for watching. Goodbye and stay munchy. Now back at the studio.
Well, that's definitely going to have some stiff competition for coffee we have in Melbourne, I'll tell you that.
For sure.
After the show after the show that we've had, I hope you're all in big food comas and ready to go out to visit these places.
Well, foodies, that's it from our behalf in the studio. We hope you had a yummy day, because we know we did. Make sure you check out all these fantastic places. The links are in the description below. Till next time, adios amigos.